Hello, everyone. I'm Frank Menard, founder of the 17 Club. Welcome back to our continuing journey through Napoleon Hill's 17 Principles of Success. Today's principle is one that separates followers from leaders, dreamers from achievers, and ordinary lives from extraordinary ones. It's the principle of creative vision and imagination. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever noticed that everything around you was created twice? Before there was a building, someone imagined it. Before there was an airplane, someone imagined humans flying. And before there was an iPhone, someone imagined carrying a computer in your pocket. Every invention, every business, every movement, every great accomplishment started as an idea in someone's imagination. Napoleon Hill said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But first, it must conceive." Well, what is creative vision? Most people think imagination is something children have. Hill taught the exact opposite. Hill believed imagination is one of the greatest assets any successful person possesses. Creative vision is your ability to see possibilities that don't yet exist. It allows you to look beyond current circumstances and envision what could become reality. Without imagination, there is no progress. Without vision, people drift. And as we've discussed many times in the 17 Club, drifting is the enemy of purpose. There are two types of imagination. First, synthetic imagination. This is taking ideas that already exist and arranging them into something new. Think about Henry Ford. He didn't invent the automobile, he improved it. Steve Jobs didn't invent the smartphone. He combined existing technologies into something revolutionary. You don't always need a completely original idea. Sometimes success comes from improving what already exists. Then there's creative imagination. This is where inspiration lives. It's when ideas seem to come from nowhere. Have you ever had an answer suddenly appear while walking, driving, or lying awake in bed? Hill believed that these moments occurred when our minds became open to higher levels of thought. Whether you call it intuition, divine guidance, or simply inspiration, creative imagination often appears when we quiet the noise and focus on our purpose. When I retired from the Marine Corps, then later from real estate career, I could have settled into retirement. Instead, I asked a different question. How can I use everything I've learned to help others? That question led me to coaching. It led me to Napoleon Hill's philosophy. It led me to creating the 17 Club. Years ago, the community existed only in my imagination. Today, men from different backgrounds and even different countries are meeting every week to encourage one another, study timeless success principles, and pursue lives of purpose. Every meaningful accomplishment begins this way. Someone first sees it before anyone else can. So why do people stop dreaming? One of the saddest things that happens as we grow older is not that we lose our abilities. It's that many people lose their imagination. Life disappoints them. Criticism discourages them. Failure convinces them to stop dreaming. Eventually, they settle. They stop asking what if and start saying, that's just the way life is. Hill warned us against this. Success belongs to those who refuse to let circumstances define their future. So how do we develop creative vision? Well, here are 5 practical ways to strengthen your imagination. First, read daily. Books expose you to ideas beyond your current experience. Every great leader is constantly feeding their imagination. Second, ask better questions. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what opportunity is hidden here? Your questions will determine where your imagination searches for answers. Thirdly, protect quiet thinking time. Most people are constantly distracted. Some of your greatest ideas will come during quiet reflection. Walk, pray, journal, think. Number 4, surround yourself with visionaries. This is the power of the Mastermind Alliance. When creative minds come together, ideas multiply. One person's visions will spark another person's breakthrough. And lastly, number 5, write down every idea. Don't trust your memory. Carry a notebook. Use your phone. Capture ideas immediately. Some of your greatest opportunities will begin with a simple thought. Creative vision without purpose becomes fantasy. Purpose without imagination becomes limitation. You need both. Your purpose tells you where you're going. Your imagination helps you discover how to get there. That's why Napoleon Hill placed these principles together. Success requires vision and action. So here's a challenge for you this week. I want you to spend just 15 minutes every day asking yourself 3 questions. What kind of person am I becoming? What impact do I want my life to have 5 years from now? And what is one bold step I can take today to move toward that vision? Write your answers down. Refine them every day. And watch how your thinking begins to change. Remember, every great accomplishment was once invisible. Someone imagined it before anyone else believed it. The question isn't whether you have imagination. You do. The real question is, what are you imagining? Are you imagining limitations or possibilities? Because your future will eventually become the picture you consistently hold in your mind. If this message encouraged you, I'd appreciate it if you'd like this video. Subscribe to the channel and share it with someone who needs a fresh vision for their future. If you're a man who feels stuck, uncertain, or ready for a new direction, I invite you to join us inside the 17 Club Men's Mastermind. Every week, we study timeless principles, challenge one another to grow, and help each other stop drifting and start living with purpose. You'll find the information in the description below. Until next time, I'm Frank Menard, and remember, your life moves in the direction of your vision. See it clearly, believe it completely, then go build it. Thank you so much for your time today. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Goodbye now.